we're playing Madden. We're gonna be playing Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans.
And we're gonna be the Houston Texans.
Yeah, we're gonna be the Houston Texans. As the title is, we might be playing like maybe 3 matches, 2 matches. I don't know. Seeing if we can win at all of them. We're starting off with the Tennessee Titans. The way we do it is we're just gonna do random teams. We're just gonna do random by clicking L2, as it says on the bottom. As it says on the bottom, and that's what we did. And we with the Tennessee Titans. That's what we started off with. So, whoa. All right, get off. I'm quarterback, right?
Mhm.
All right. What's the Super Bowl? Alright, fine. Funny Orange Guy wants to be with the Super Bowl. You want to say anything?
Well, let's just hope we win.
All 3?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the question. Can we dominate together? I mean, I don't know how many videos this is gonna get. It's probably, I don't know.
And views. The heck?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Larry, they broke ground.
You don't even know how to say your name right.
2000 opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium.
Family, I got it. Block me.
Houston.
Dude, you're behind me. You're supposed to be in front of me.
What should be an epic one here.
I tried to truck him, but if I didn't
and the Houston Texans.
I would have been. Not really gone, but we're going counter route. Let me run it. Hit circle. Click circle. Let me run it. Oh, all right. Remember, counter weak. Going out to the left. Bounce outside.
Now a first carry for Lamar.
He can't run.
And nothing doing on his first run.
That was Funny Orange Guy. Okay, heads up. Funny Blue Guy. It's me. Of course, I'm blue. Funny Orange Guy is red. Or orange. I don't know. Okay, fine, red. Alright, that's your, no, click circle, trying to get on the receiver. Alright, that's your route, go up and right. On your left. Okay, no!
Completion left side to Miller.
Wow, broken ankle!
6 yards is the
Too bad it was...
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside.
After he threw it.
Really
Alright, we're going counter weak. Let me run it.
Like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to
block
his right
him.
to try and evade
Just
people.
run up to him.
On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for first down.
That was a horrible spin move. That wasn't even me.
46-yard line.
Nah, I don't like how it does the spin move by itself. Or I don't like how it does the things by itself. I mean, sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it's not.
And the second time in his 5-year career, he topped the 1,000 mark.
If you're
And
open,
he did it missing 2 games due to injuries.
and
So
you
just
remember
think
you have to stay on your route.
But looking forward, he's such a versatile player.
That was nice. He broke through.
If Bill O'Brien adds a little more to his play in 2017, and throws
39,
the ball
39.
out of the backfield. Get him into space and let him create bigger plays that way as well.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Osweiler forced out to his left.
Bruh.
His body, and it's
Dude, I tried to lob it.
picked off by Antoine Blake.
He did a bullet. I barely tapped it. He did a
At their
bullet.
own 44-yard line.
Alright, well that proves I'm
They envisioned ending their
a
opening
horrible
drive here in the
quarterback.
first quarter.
Alright, let's go
Many
beast.
ones in this
With the
play.
beast, J.J.
First
Watt.
quarter, first drive.
Oh,
first
I don't
interception
think
thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Oh!
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It may sound trite to a lot of people, but when you
No,
have
no, no.
a team that
Stay on
actually
the line.
does
Stay on the
believe in
line.
you, it really helps your overall play. And DeMarco Murray found exactly that in Tennessee.
Boom!
Titans.
There goes Christian, and Merciless, and Clowney, and JJ.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, look, he started as the guy there.
I mean,
By the end of the season, he was no longer that guy. The offense didn't seem to fit for him, but it fit perfectly in Tennessee as he led a big-time attack, third in the league in rushing.
Yeah, finishing just shy of 1,300 yards, 12 total touchdowns as well. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and it's 4th down. So the Titans are forced to punt as Brett Kern is on to do the honors. Back deep, the Texans' 4th-round pick, rookie Tyler Ervin. And he gets it away.
Oh,
Directional
he kicked
kick
it way out,
toward
though.
the sideline.
We can get it out.
Yeah, this ball will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot. The Texans' offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Is he gone? It's Hopkins. It's Hopkins. Hopkins is
now
gone.
you can't run any offense at all.
Touchdown, Houston.
That was just a simple, quick slant route.
75 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick...
Look, let's watch the replay, see if you were open. See where you went. Right here. Alright, go back. Look, alright, now we're gonna get it this point of view. Right here. If I throw it to you, 59 was right there. And Hopkins, 59 was right there also. I waited a little bit. He was still on you. And Hopkins had already broken out. He was still covered on you tightly. I'd rather throw it to him where Hopkins is already a little bit farther than him than throw it to you. And you got 31 right there and 30. So,
Was I open or not?
no, you were not
He just
open.
had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone
I mean,
else.
if I would have just been a quick bullet, you still would have gotten tackled simply
That's
because you
really
was right
tough
there.
because everything was executed well. Ball is out of his hands quickly.
Alright,
into the hands of the
well,
receiver,
you kick it to
and
the
then he
right
was
or left?
gone.
Or do you want me to
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown.
He's probably going to kneel it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Dude, why do you keep on...
I'm in the line.
You're not. That's a cornerback.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep drop. He's going to air it out deep.
Oh!
Nice man, complete. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Titans
That was a nice
first
catch
down.
and a nice hit.
Brandon, believe it or not, the first time I saw Rashard
Stay on
Matthews
merciless.
play
Stay on merciless.
was a practice session
You can do whatever you
at
want
the
with it.
University of Nevada in preseason when he was there. And I remember I couldn't take my eyes off of watching him practice because I had not seen that young man before. And I thought, boy, he can be a special player. And I think he's turning into one in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I
Miami
changed my
never was really the
my
go-to option, but last year, let's see,
picture
945
from,
yards, 65
Fire
catches,
soccer
9
ball
touchdowns,
to a
all
baseball
easily career highs.
Began the season really as the number 2 or number 3 receiver in Tennessee.
You can't.
Halfway through the year,
Whenever you would have sacked him instead of coming and curving. You went and curved. You didn't curve and you just went straight. Then I would have been tackled. Hang on, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Had to take a quick pause break real quick. Quick X, that's you, that's not me.
A late career renaissance, if you will, isn't it?
He certainly is. He went to his second straight Pro Bowl after the 2016 season. He did it as well in 2015. Those are the first two of his career. He'd always been behind other guys. Remember when he was in San Francisco? Wasn't the primary option at tight end, but he is in Tennessee.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. A second down throw here for Mariota. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Dude,
so here we go, first and 10 now.
If we're doing this against the Titans, how do you think we're going to do against the Patriots? Because they're going to do the Patriots last. We're going to do the Patriots last because they were the Super Bowl champions. We're going to do these, the Titans, and then we're going to do the Falcons, and then we're going to do the Patriots.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things.
The Falcons were Super Bowl contenders, and so the Patriots
did that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field.
Boom! Oh, that's cushion right there.
Move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal.
Starting to run to the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of
look at
it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points.
Dang it. I told you to watch him.
End zone touchdown, Tennessee.
If you're going to do that, you have to watch him. You got to get on him. If you're going to be a cornerback, you got to get on him.
Point away from tying this thing up. So on third and medium,
I jumped too early.
Works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. What offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those.
Why'd you go that way? You got to run with your defenders. You got to run with your blockers. You would have ran that way. Look.
Across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You got to run behind your blockers.
And now out comes Houston.
All of them. You had a whole line of blockers.
That's a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
15 yards and it moves the sticks.
If I didn't run behind my defenders, it would have. I would have got tackled way easier.
Together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Brock Osweiler slow. Ah! Oh my gosh! Freaking fumble the ball.
Possession will stay the same.
Now I have to admit, partner, often thought.
Quick slants, get open. I'm going to try and aim for you. If you're not open, I'm not going to throw it to you.
Goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like
we didn't get open.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slant.
They were all on you. The way you did it, you went too far up. You got to just go and cut.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
The throw on first down with Osweiler. Buying time to his left.
Triangle, triangle.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. A reminder coming up at the intermission. We'll get
don't go for the long passes. Go for triangle.
In Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And this one's incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller.
I'm going on the same play. It's coming to you. You better make it.
Pick up the first down.
Go for square.
Down incompletion.
Same thing, just deeper.
On third down, Osweiler.
Oh, yes! First down.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
They were full scale, loose, flexible,
Same thing.
finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Go for triangle and go
Nice
for the
job of
touchdown.
adjusting to the ball in
I mean
the air.
square.
Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Now Osweiler.
You cut when you went. You cut in. You're supposed to cut in.
It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah.
Well, I mean, you were supposed to cut in.
That's
It's
the
not
exact
come
right
down.
throw. Either your receiver gets it,
Same thing.
or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Oh, battle for it here, and this
Oh,
will be
one.
caught.
At the
It's a
1
nice
yard
pickup
line.
of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. So in the second
we're
quarter,
going
he's
slot post.
already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number?
Just go for triangle and just go that way. Don't cut back. Don't come back in. Just go that way.
Profound effect on this game.
Now it's Osweiler.
Oh,
and
my
that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running
Tipped
back,
it. That
Lamar
wasn't your
Miller.
fault.
And it's second down.
He's thrown one interception already.
We're going
That
slot
doesn't
quick
necessarily
flat.
mean the rest of the game is going to go
Let's go
like
that way.
But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to
Wait,
this.
or,
That was a risky throw right there.
You got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics,
Oh my
that they work
God.
on all the time, they're there for a reason.
I'm probably just
Gotta
gonna run
get
it
back
in.
to
Let me run it
those
in.
and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
And now
This is
for
our
the
last
offense, this is
chance.
play number 11 here on this
No,
drive.
this is our last
Defenders
chance.
get tired of hearing about their
All
lack
right,
of
fine, go ahead.
hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation,
I'ma go
it
for
was
it,
the
so.
hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. Then he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller taking it in. And the Texans have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead
Have you scored a
before they
touchdown
attempt the
yet?
extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams
Going
defense
to the
scrambling,
right.
saying we want to preserve this for the final
No,
moments of
he
the second
doesn't
quarter. Now it's
kneel it.
Novak on. He'll send this
One
one away
to
following the
take the hit.
touchdown.
That way we can try and at least
To return, this
fumble.
is Mark Mariani.
Hit him hard.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up
I just
shop
tripped him up.
at the 23-yard
Get
line.
him.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try
Dude, I'm in the
something?
middle of a broadcast.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into
Stop
the
'em.
game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout.
They call him
here
timeout.
by the
You're trying to
offense.
score before the
It's just their first, so they'll
happens.
have
Hey,
two
remember,
remaining
you're on
here
there.
before
If you're
we
gonna
get
do
to
that,
halftime.
stay up, keep up with him. I'm going with it. I'm going with him.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. Oh, well, you mind if we go off topic for a second? You know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff
I'm
contenders
staying with
for
Delaney
this
Walker,
year
'cause
that
this
didn't
is a
make it last season. Who do you
big
have
target.
that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason.
Dude, what were you
that's
doing?
and they go into
You
this
got
season
lucky.
trying
You
to get
stepped
back
out of
to the
bounds.
playoffs Where they've been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year they didn't
Stay
have
on the line. We're
quarterback
both
to
gonna stay on the
start.
line.
Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they
Yeah,
get
go down.
solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs.
Hurry
I'm going to give you
up.
a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck. One of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the
Hey,
playoffs.
what you doing?
And Buffalo,
Nah, it's supposed to be around your neck.
brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively
baby
they can be
brother.
awfully strong.
Oh yeah, guys,
So
please
we're
ignore
back
the
to offense
freaking
getting
Black
set
Ops
following the call
3
of that
thing
timeout. Fresh set of downs here.
at the bottom.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag.
Where y'all going?
And 5 yards back they go.
The quarterback
Bring
has to
him!
look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Ivory getting
To the air again, Mariota. And this is caught on the
No good.
sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in Nick's case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Third and long here for Mariota.
Oh my gosh! I was clicking triangle. Stop pushing me, boy.
Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
That's what I mean by you're annoying.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board.
All right, we're going deep, right? Because we only have 12.
And that's in the lead.
No, we only have 12. Hang on, I'm going to run it first. And I'm going to run out of bounds. Yeah. If I don't run out of bounds, I'm probably just going to call it. Hey, you got to be with me, though. You got to block. Just run into him.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller.
All right, we're going deep.
Down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
No, strong flood.
Now Osweiler on 2nd down.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going Hail Mary.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
I'm just going to sling it to you.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. Dancing to his left.
Sling!
And now he'll
Triangle.
let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He seriously just skipped the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go.
3rd quarter action now. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Oh, I'm going to be clowny.
Cliche territory, but with DeMarco Murray's not piling up yards, it has an adverse effect on his team.
And we are bearing witness to that here in this game. 4 yards on the
3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Let's go. Stop them.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels.
Cover 2 men.
2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Don't slap me.
You went offside. That's your fault. Dude, now they're...
You slapped me.
Good.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone.
Freaking 3rd and 3 now. They can just run it.
3 yards left to grab
Stop
here
him.
on 3rd down.
We don't stop them. I'm going to slap you in.
Third and short yardage. Mariota.
And we did not stop him. Oh, yes, we did stop him.
Oh.
That should be a fumble.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Okay.
This is fielded inside the 5. 12 yards on the return that time.
What were you doing?
And the Texans take possession.
Why are you going for that guy on the right? That was you. Who had the ball?
Now we take a
didn't
glance
have
at
the
the
ball.
offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot. But there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is. And I mean, before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, you know, that's held in Indianapolis every year. And you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance and all that and get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents. All right, that starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and mini camps. We get to see them on the field for the first time. And we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Osweiler. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Yes!
Complete.
What a catch!
That one goes for 36
Dude, we're probably not
yards.
just gonna play this one now.
A great job
This
pulling
thing's
that one
freaking
in
long.
from a
There's
guy
no way
as
we're
we
doing
know
30.
who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
We're in the third quarter, and it's already almost 30 minutes long.
Sometimes he just
Dude,
takes
this
off
is
and
probably
goes,
gonna be like
just
2
runs
hours.
past people.
After this
Sometimes
one,
you
go
get
play
people
some
backed
football
out
and
so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game,
you
probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender
Stop!
for the football.
Stop! Stop!
That in his arsenal as
I'm
well.
being dead serious. I can get a copyright for that.
Charles gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, three that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them.
I kicked them.
Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all three could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams. If they get the young quarterback going and that defense continues to live up to expectations, they can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D.
Are we going to play with
the
basketball? Yeah, that's it.
Osweiler on first down, eluding the pressure right. Munfrey with it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
Well, it's so vital because what you just pointed
Lamar
out,
Miller is not like
he eats
Marshawn
up
Lynch,
blockers
trucking those
that allows the
big old.
linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
That would be funny if Derek Newton caught that.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass. Now Osweiler throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 4.
Guys, if you comment on the video, I'm most likely gonna be trying to reply to all of the comments.
And then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to reply to all the comments that I see. I just got a comment right now. Someone commented on my video.
So on fourth down, the Texans will call on their field goal unit.
Fourth down?
And on comes Nick Novak.
Man, why you let them do that?
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter, and even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
It's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans defense, we watch them get set to go. They got the stop last time that resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
These long videos, most likely nobody's going to really watch.
Get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did.
Are you serious?
All right, forced them into a punt, turned it over to their offense.
I should smack you.
And guess what? Points went on the board.
Points were on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop.
We can play it like right here instead of back here. Well, I mean, we gotta finish the video. Yeah, we do. And no complaining.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly
no, you should have stuck him.
But it's been a tough go.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Fourth quarter.
Now here on
No, last quarter.
EA
6
Sports.
minutes left.
It's Titan football.
Only
Here's
6
the
minutes
trail
in
to
this
begin the fourth quarter. And the Texans have
Don't let
an
them score a
extra
touchdown.
defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. And some space here.
Stick him! Stick him!
To avoid the hit. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
I want to play football. Like real life. No, I mean like real life football.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Wright's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback,
dude, Wilfork is a
you see
freaking
wide
huge
receiver
dude.
screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting
He's slow,
through
but
some
he's
blocking.
big.
That was a really nice play there.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
Wilfork is 70. Look, the guy that you're on right now,
you guys,
75.
we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
To throw Mariota. And
Oh my
here
gosh.
on 3rd down.
We got lucky he dropped that.
Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 4th down. Here's
He's gonna
Brett
kick it out of
Kerr
bounds.
now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Everything about that play tells
No,
you
you
about
can get
today's
the
NFL
back.
offenses and what they're asking out of running
What
backs.
up
You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't
No,
get
what are you
that done on
doing?
that play.
Oh
And
my.
the Texans scoop it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
If that would have went out
Because he just took
and my
care
guy
of
wasn't
you
there
your
and they would have
team
picked
in a
that up,
big
that would have
way.
been a
You
touchdown.
turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
On the right side, this is Miller. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield,
Right.
they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Stop going for the freaking dudes that go long downfield.
Now Osweiler on 2nd down.
See, you're just going long
Flushed out
downfield.
right.
I'm not gonna throw it to you.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete.
That wasn't
here.
even your route.
like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together.
Go circle and just cut that way.
Completed. Yeah, you're right. The sink just wasn't there.
Now look at this.
Oh my God.
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Brian Arakpo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
That doesn't make any sense. Don't let them score, because if they score, they score, it's going to be a tight game. And then we'll go into overtime, and it'll take us longer to get.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
it'll take us longer to go for
there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
We're going to have Julio if he wants to play defense.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It'll be sometimes he likes it, but sometimes he doesn't.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman, certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
Oh, that was on offense.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Really?
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota.
Woo!
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Dude, Cushion has laid some big hits.
And they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know it was a game.
Stop him right here.
Sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackle.
Yes! We stopped him. That means he's gonna go. Dude, he's gonna go for it, or he's gonna do a field goal.
And that keeps the field goal on the table.
Yeah, he's going for it.
If they're gonna have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're gonna need this.
He's going for it.
4th down.
I'm gonna go for Cushing just in case he runs it.
Desperation time.
Oh yeah! We get it right there though. That's a bad.
Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of
It's a run play. Just run left.
And here comes the Texans now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together.
Oh, go! There's a tackle behind the line.
For every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
We need to, if we're passing, we need to make some complete passes. Let me run it.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, what a move. And he'll get this up.
We're just going to be doing run plays. We're going to take turns doing run plays. Yeah, just go. We're going for it. Yeah.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
What?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Okay. I'm just going to try and get it. Yeah.
On the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart.
Oh my God. You did that on your own or no?
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
But they'll stop.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller.
Oh, that was you. Go.
He's got room. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought
All right, now it's my turn twice.
So a defensive timeout just to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
Get off.
Come out here in the
I'm about to call it.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. Muscles him off. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice jump there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Here's Osweiler backing up. And this one complete to Will.
Oh!
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going up.
No, I only ran once.
For a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3
because
to 4
they were
steps,
blitzing.
and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
Now we're just gonna try and kill the clock.
Run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get
Quarterback
those meetings
here.
with coaches.
We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna kneel it.
Your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football.
Because we only have, we're gonna sit here and wait for it to be 2. No, we're gonna wait for it to be 5 on the game clock, and then we're just gonna kneel it and just let the clock run out.
+3.
Nah, why? We're winning. There's no point. We just gotta kill the clock. Wait. Like
Time for this one final knee to
4,
put a bow on
3,
this title battle.
2, 1. Woo, woo,
And the Lone
woo.
Star State has a new champion.
The coach is mad.
All right, that was our coach.
I know.
All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video. We're
Well,
gonna be
and-
outside.
My true. Well, that actually happened. Have a good summer.
That did not actually happen.
Have a good summer.
Yeah, have a good summer, guys. We're gonna be
Making different.
we're gonna be enjoying. Yeah, we're gonna do different videos over the summer. We're gonna be enjoying our summer right now after
Sometimes
this.
it's gonna be. Okay, well, guys, I hope y'all subscribe, and I think most of y'all subscribe. And yeah, have a great summer. Thanks. Guys, have a good summer. Be safe out there. Just be safe.
Doodly-doo.
Yeah, have a good summer.
All right, yeah.
Bye. Peace.
All right, bye, yeah. I clicked the wrong thing to end the broadcast. Okay, guys, that's the end of this broadcast. Thanks for watching, and
Subscribe.
see you next time. Subscribe, hit that like button. After you subscribe, click that little bell thingy right next to the subscribe button. After you subscribe, and get notified every time that we post a video. Also, if you haven't, go check out Team Funny. It's me and Funny Green Guy together. Funny Green Guy ABV. We do videos together, so go check his channel out too.